All right, there were some questions on loading up pinball machines into a U-Haul. So this is a 5x8. You can see there's a lot of distance between the back of my vehicle and the U-Haul. If you were desperate, you could throw another pin in your vehicle if it would fit. But as far as getting around that, it's definitely possible. You could definitely fit it that way. As for the U-Haul itself, I got 5 pinball machines back in here on the way back from the York show. So you can fit one long ways, a standard size pin. And this is a System 11 pinball machine that's 2 sterns wrapped side by side. And then in the very front, there's a Gottlieb System 11 Super Mario Brothers next to a 1981 Bally Flash Gordon with the head removed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can definitely fit 2 sterns side by side, but it is a tight fit in a 5x8. When I measured this from here to here, I got about 56.5 inches. Those are 28 inches wide. So with the shrink wrap, they are like tight, almost wedged in between each other. You could not blanket wrap it and put that in there. It would have to be shrink wrap only. But as far as loading stuff in here, I mean, this is probably mid shin height. I'm guessing 14, 16 inches off the ground. Just put a blanket there on the bottom. Now, you could fit 6 sterns or 6 pinball machines in here, but it would be a beast to get the last one in, and here's why. So remember, you're going to bring the machine up to the back on a dolly, most likely. You're going to tip it head on first, but then you have to stand it on its bottom. Okay, in order to stand it on its bottom, I could do the first 1, 2, 3 pretty easily. The fourth one over there, I kind of was pretty difficult to do because I had to have it caddy cornered this way and stand it up and then wedge it back where it was. This last one could go up on its side and you can put a next one into it, but you'd have to put the sixth pin on its butt from the beginning. Which for me was not something I could physically do by myself. But I got 5 in here by myself, and that worked pretty well. And these are pinball machines with heads attached, and I got the little toppers on them too. There's enough room up top. Shouldn't be an issue. If you had something like an Indiana Jones with a gun handle, it shouldn't be an issue. But once again, this is a U-Haul 5x8. Everything done at your own risk. Of note, with these ratchet straps that I have on here, the anchor points on these aren't super great. Like, I feel like these wooden pieces of wood may be glued on, but you see that little area there isn't big enough to put a hook through, but I could put the ratchet strap itself through those holes. But once again, that's 5 pinball machines in the back of a U-Haul. I could put a 6th one in my vehicle. In my particular case, I have a 3,000 pound tow limit, I think. So about 1,000 for the U-Haul itself, 250, 5, 750, 1,000, 1,250. So that brings us up to about 2,250 plus the stuff up front. So this is well within the limits of the manufacturer's recommended tow. But there's a quick overview of what will and won't fit in a U-Haul for pinball machine transportation purposes.